The night Grandma Rose collapsed during the cake contest, and the shocking truth hidden inside her sugar bowl. My Grandma Rose was known for two things: her legendary holiday cookies and her antique leather-bound recipe book passed down for 5 generations. Collectors said it was worth a fortune, but to Grandma it was family history. For her 80th birthday, she invited the whole family for a special dinner. Then she made a shocking announcement. Whoever recreates my golden hour cake perfectly will inherit the recipe book. My cousins Mark and Sarah were thrilled, mostly because they had debts and saw the book as cash. Me, I only wanted to keep the tradition alive. We baked, we prepared, and finally the tasting began. Grandma sat at the head of the table, took one bite of each cake, and suddenly coughed. Then gasped. Then grabbed her chest. Her eyes rolled back. She collapsed onto the wooden floor. The room erupted in screams. Paramedics rushed in and said it was a violent allergic reaction. Her blood pressure crashed as she was rushed to the ICU. The contest was canceled. The recipe book, locked in a safety deposit box, would stay untouched until Grandma recovered or until her will was read. But while everyone panicked, I noticed something strange. Aunt Clara wasn't crying. She kept staring at Grandma's antique silver sugar bowl. 2 days later at the hospital, doctors revealed something terrifying. Grandma wasn't allergic. She had been poisoned. Not with a deadly toxin, but with a rare, non-lethal veterinary paralyzing agent that mimics a heart attack. Someone wanted her to appear near death, the doctor said, not to kill but to delay something. Aunt Clara, sipping coffee nearby, pretended not to listen. Then I remembered the sugar bowl. We called the police, they tested it. The sugar was clean except for one tiny crystalline lump on the rim. It contained the paralyzing agent. Aunt Clara broke the moment they questioned her. She didn't want Grandma to die. She just wanted her unconscious long enough to break into the deposit box and steal the recipe book. It should have been mine, she cried as the police handcuffed her. She always said I was her favorite niece. Grandma recovered in a week, furious but heartbroken. She disowned Clara. Then she gathered the family and looked at me. You cared more about me than the contest, she said softly, and you solved the mystery. She placed the precious recipe book in my hands. The last page was blank. Write the next great chapter, she said. Mark and Sarah apologized and even offered to help me bake the recipes. Clara got 5 years. Now the antique recipe book sits in my kitchen, smelling of vanilla and old stories. On the last page I added only one sentence, Grandma's secret note. Never trust anyone who doesn't like my cookies.